Good evening! It is another Monday, 8 o'clock UK time, and it's another Cook with Khoo. And tonight, I have the wonderful Donal Skehan cooking with me. So I'm super excited to be cooking this, and it's all in support of Women's Aid, who are an amazing charity who support women and children in domestic abuse situations. So if you have the opportunity to donate, you can donate via my profile. Otherwise, share, comment, like the video. That helps also. Right, so, okay, I'm just gonna wait for Donal to tune in. And we already have people from all around the world saying hello, from Brazil. Hello, Gary, from Lisbon. So always very, very happy to see you all tune in. Hello from Malaysia. Here we go. I can see Donal's just popped up. Let's a little bit. Let's see. Here we go. Yes! Woohoo!
Hello!
Hello!
Good evening.
Where are you, Donal?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't see you yet.
Oh, you can't see me. Hang on. I'm having technical difficulties. Can you not see me? Oh no, because it's turned around the other way. Oh jeez. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Hang on, let me run around. This is a one-man show here, Rachel. Come on.
Okay. Well, for anybody who's just tuning in, I am cooking with the lovely, lovely Donal. If you don't know him, make sure to go check out his Instagram, because he does the most amazing recipes. And we're cooking from his new book tonight,
Yes,
which
we
I have
are.
a copy of.
Very excited that you have a copy of it, all the way in Sweden.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much for sending it to me. I'm really, really excited. So, Donal, what are we cooking tonight?
So we are cooking a very simple recipe from the book, and the book is all about like easy family favorites, and this one is exactly that. It is a sauce. I can't really think of a clever title for it, so it's called Quick Saucy Pantry Chicken, because that's exactly what it is. It's literally ingredients that you possibly might have in the store cupboard, using a protein like chicken, or you could do it with pork, or you could do it with whatever basically you have. But chicken breasts or chicken thighs is lovely, particularly good if you've a busy household and you need like a quick fix dinner. It's the bones of a really gorgeous kind of main central piece of the dish, and then you can serve it like I am right now with broccoli, just nice tender stem broccoli, or whatever you have in your house. This evening I made I had like a big celeriac that was just sticking around the fridge doing nothing, and I just pan fried them cubed with a little bit of thyme, sea salt, black pepper, and squeeze a lemon, and it was feckin' gorgeous. So simple little
Great.
things.
Okay, well, shall we start cooking? Hang on, before we start cooking, I'm going to get my timer.
Oh, do. And actually, I need to turn you up because I can't hear you in my ear. I'm coming back round.
All right. Okay, turn me up, make me louder.
Okay,
so
you're
for
loud.
anybody who's tuning in for the first time, we're going to do this in under 16 minutes. And the reason why we're doing it under 16 minutes, because we're emphasizing the 1.6 million women who reported abuse at the end of 2020. Here we go. Are you ready?
Oh my goodness. I didn't know about the time. I knew you were doing these like a 16-minute slots. I didn't realize there was like a timer.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go. 16 minutes.
Okay.
Let's do it. Okay. What are we going to start off with?
We can do it. Okay. So you got to get your nice frying pan hot, and in with a little bit of oil. You can do it with butter. I have a little butter here as well, which I'm going to use. But get your oil nice and hot. Smoked streaky bacon, lardons. Whatever you have to hand. I always found in Sweden it was hard to get like really good quality bacon. It was always kind of flimsy. Am I wrong? Tell me.
Well, I mean, if like I got organic bacon, it looks pretty good. It smells good.
This isn't a reflection on you, Rachel. This is Sweden. Sorry, Swedish people. But anyway, so
far nobody's complained yet. So
good.
Okay.
I will have to tell you, I can't see you. I should have turned down the screen, but now it's too late. But anyway, I presume you're following what we're doing.
I popped the bacon in the pan.
Okay, good. Okay, so you got the bacon in the pan, and literally all you're going to do is get this nice and crisp. So you're just looking for a bit of color. And I've one thing, I think, food writing in general is kind of changing, and certainly in the last couple of years. But what I love more recently is people's like attention to detail, to the little steps. And when it comes to bacon, or it comes to like maybe even mushrooms, it's the whole idea that like you put things in the pan and everyone's temptation is like stir it around and keep stirring it, but like you're creating steam. So I think there's something to be said for like getting it in there, stirring it, and then just leaving it, and it'll give you that nice
really
kind
hard.
of.
I want to stir.
I know. You have to stop yourself. But
Yeah.
it is like, it's that sort of thing that kind of gives you those nice little finishing touches, and getting that really crispy bacon is absolutely core and central to a very simple dish like this. In terms of other ingredients, so like I said, protein-wise, we're going to use chicken thighs. I have like some nice thin, some skinless, boneless chicken thighs here. What do you have? Do you have breast or chicken thighs?
I've got chicken thighs which are deboned,
Okay.
but I've still left my skin on. So
Oh, lovely! That'll be gorgeous. That'll be absolutely gorgeous.
Skin
If you
down.
can get, say that again.
I was going to put it skin down.
Skin down, and do exactly the same thing. So you go. Are you already in with your chicken?
No, I'm not in with chicken. Am I supposed to go in with the chicken?
No, not yet. Get your bacon nice and crispy. So we've talked chicken, and yeah, definitely skin side down, get it really nice and crispy. My favorite thing to do with chicken thighs. I said don't stir, and now I'm stirring the bejesus out of it. It's so funny because Rachel, we haven't actually met in person for nearly 7 years. Could it be that long?
No, it's not 7 years.
Is it not?
Because you came round randomly when I was staying in London, and I just had my first baby.
Yeah.
So and he's only 5. So
and even
must have been 4.5 years.
Okay, so I'm completely wrong. I was thinking of what was that amazing restaurant in Shoreditch we went to?
Oh my goodness, I can't even remember that.
It was like it was some sort of club, the Cinnamon Club, or the was it the Cloves Club?
Than I did.
I don't know if it's still there.
So yes, like for anybody who's saying we can't see Donald's pan, you're gonna just have to trust me. Then I'm doing it how Donald will do it.
Is that okay? Can you see it there?
So
yeah, trust Rachel. Trust the process. Okay, so yeah, bacon in. Normally I would say take the bacon out, but look, when you're doing quick dinners, I just move it all to the side and then get the chicken in. I have this thing. My aunt is a food stylist, and she has always seasoned the pan rather than the meat, and I don't know what it is. It always gives you like a better finish to when the chicken gets like better coated. I don't know. It's just like a weird thing that I've always done.
Season the pan.
Season the pan. I know.
Pan?
Isn't that a bit weird? But it actually, when you look at like seasoned meat that comes out of the pan, whether it's been on the pan or on the chicken, it always looks better when it's been seasoned to the pan. I know that sounds really crazy and weird.
You did put that in your book.
I didn't put that on the book. No, these are secret tips I save for Instagram Lives.
So if you want to know the bonus tips, because you've got a lot of tips in your cookbook anyway.
It's all about the
bonus.
These are the bonus, only saved for special occasions like this. Move your bacon around, get your chicken in there. We've seasoned the pan, which is as weird as it sounds, and then I'm going to season the chicken on the other side as well. Like I said, this is like super basic, super simple, but I promise you the end results are seriously
for
good.
Anybody who's like, I haven't seasoned my chicken, I actually was so enthusiastic. I did it before.
Amazing! Look at you go.
Because actually, it's quite good to season your chicken beforehand, because it gives it some time. It's like you're almost like, well, not really brining, but it helps infuse the chicken with the salt a little bit. Totally.
So, actually, that's a great tip for if you're doing roast chicken. If you have the time, I always remember reading that in Samin Nosrat's book, that she has this beautiful buttermilk chicken, and she seasons it the night before, and it just, you're right, like it permeates the meat, it has the chance to do it. Lovely. And exactly, but sometimes when you've got 15 minutes to make dinner and the children are screaming, it's very hard to pre-season the chicken, so you just got to get on with it.
You just got to get on with it.
Exactly.
So
now,
somebody said season the pan or the chicken. You can do both. So
you can do both.
Either follow Donal in his Instagram live video, or you can follow him in his book. Which option you want to do?
Look, you are a fellow cookbook author. You know how it goes. It happens.
I know.
It's the worst thing. It is the worst thing to have your recipes written down, because like I am the worst for it when it comes down to, even when we make like TV shows. From the recipes in the book, I'm like, I'll just add a little bit. What about some chili flakes? I'll just add a little bit of this. So they actually hate me when it comes down to like relaying the recipes to the website.
Okay, you cannot be as bad as me, because I once made a stew with wine.
Okay.
And I only called for a glass of wine, and I poured the whole bottle in.
That's the way to do it. Oh my God.
And I could hear the food stylist in the background saying, no!
Pretty sure that wasn't meant to happen.
So
Oh
I
my
didn't
goodness.
season both. I only seasoned the chicken, and Donal only seasoned the pan. This is
There you
turning into like a bit of a pan-gate, season-gate kind of
It is.
scenario.
And there's a very good likelihood, because I have this like hob in the middle of the central thing, and we have very sensitive fire alarms. So if that kicks off at some point during the Instagram, you'll know why.
Okay, I had to turn my fan on.
Okay. So getting a nice bit of color here. And look, again, if you have the crispy chicken, or you have chicken thighs with skin on, definitely put them in the pan and don't move them around, because you want to get that crispiness that really is lovely on chicken thighs.
I'm so not listening to what you're saying. Moving them around, I'm really, really bad. Okay.
Stop moving them around.
We're getting a lot of people saying hello from different places in the world. It's always nice. Australia, Brazil, Malaysia.
Lovely.
TV Andy Clark said hello.
Hello, Andy Clark. Didn't he produce one of your shows?
Yes, he did.
And then you had to fire him for misconduct or something. Was that? I can't remember the story.
No.
Oh, she's so professional. Hi, Andy.
Right.
Sorry.
No, Andy was lovely. He just kept on telling everybody to keep hydrated.
That is the way to go. On those cookery shows that you do, there is always that tendency that you're making food. I hardly eat during a day. It's all picking, and then I also forget to drink water. So he's dead right. Okay, look, my chicken is nearly getting to where it needs to be. It could take a minute or more, but what's our timer like? Where are we at?
Okay, we are 8 minutes in.
Oh, Jesus, we better get on with this. Okay, so
right.
I'm going to turn the chicken, despite it needing a little minute or two more. And
Donald, can I ask you to show us your pan?
yes. This is what we're dealing with here. Can you see?
Okay, yours looking good.
Okay, they could do with another minute or two on that side. But what we're going to do now at this point, I know you can't see, push everything to the side, and in the center of the pan, you're going to take up a knob of butter and melt that in. So a good, generous knob of Irish butter. You can use Swedish if you like, if you can use English, you can use Irish. It's totally up to you, whatever you fancy.
Okay.
You're going to let that melt down. I feel like I need to see. Okay, we're going to do a readjustment in the middle of all this.
All right,
so I can
I'm going to add my butter with my garlic. No, that goes in as well.
I need to see what's going on here so I can see
on,
what you're...
Go on, readjust.
Okay, hang on, I'm readjusting. Okay. Oh, there. Oh, and the ring light's in shot now and everything.
That's okay.
Okay, how are we looking? Oh, there we go. Okay, so now you can see. Okay, butter's in the center. Yeah? Okay, we're good. Yeah. Okay, butter's in the center of the pan. Finely sliced garlic going straight into the center, and this is where it starts. We're going to build the magic. It's going to get gorgeous.
Oh my goodness, garlic and butter. Can I just say, I love that smell.
This is just probably one of the best things in the world. So garlic, butter, bacon, chicken, all the good things happening now. Let's talk about the sauce. Oh, now I feel like I'm falling off a ship here, so I'm just going back to readjust. Hang on, I'm going back over.
We've still got
hang on, I'm back over.
I'm just going to check if we've got... what type of pot do I have? I have a pot by Stork, which is a French brand. There are lots of other kind of cast iron brands out there who do great pans as well.
Lovely. Yes, and I'm using a masterclass. I think this is, what the hell is this? I don't know. It's a lovely heavy base non-stick frying pan brand. Okay, back to business. This is where we need to bring it together with the sauce. We've got garlic, we've got bacon, we've got chicken. First of all, before we get in any of the other kind of like store cupboard essentials, get in there with your white wine. So heat on high, get the wine in there and get it sizzling and bubbling and getting the action going. Okay. Oh, that's when it starts to smell good, Rachel.
Yeah, it's smelling. It's giving me a wine facial right now.
Oh,
my makeup's gonna start melting in a minute.
Oh, gorgeous! A wine facial is never a bad thing, especially on a Monday night. You know.
Yes, exactly. You know.
Okay, so let that simmer out for a minute or two. Now let's talk about the store cupboard ingredients. Now this is why it's called the quick pantry saucy chicken. So we've got some Dijon mustard, we've got some honey. Capers are one of the things that like normally. Oh, lovely! She's got them look, she's totally a TV pro. Look at this, all measured out. Mine are still in the feckin' jars.
You just want more more brand endorsement deals.
Yes,
that's all.
what is this one? Oh, Edmund Fallot, please sponsor me. I don't know. Okay, so what else do I have? Okay, so capers. I know it sounds strange, but a little dash of hot sauce is gorgeous in here as well.
Okay.
And I feel like I'm missing one thing. I do have some parsley.
My hot sauce, so yeah.
Oh, you didn't. Okay, good.
I
Well,
did.
that's okay. Now I feel it's real life now. Okay, so wine is simmering out, and the minute it kind of hits the butter, it hits the bacon, the garlic, it really kind of reduces down and starts to kind of thicken. The point where you start adding the other ingredients in is when it becomes a little bit viscous. It's not, it's not that kind of loose liquid mixture. Now it's kind of simmered out and it has a little bit of viscosity to it. To this, we're now going to add in, I would actually advise, put this straight into the center because it allows you room to kind of mix it through.
Okay, so the honey and the mustard?
Honey mustard, a good dollop of Dijon goes in there. You could use whole grain mustard. Again, all of these elements are interchangeable. So with the mustard, you're getting this pepperiness. With the honey, you're getting sweetness. So you could swap that out with like some brown sugar here. It'd be lovely. It'll give you that sticky finish. For saltiness, we've got our capers. So about a tablespoon going in here.
I love capers. So
me too. Me too. It's just one of those things, and I always forget to kind of add them because they're always like knocking at the back of the fridge, having opened them for like 1 teaspoon's amount. So a good addition. A tiny little dash of hot sauce. Again, it's just something that I have in the store cupboard. I'm always trying to use up. So I think that's it. Another good point to season with some black pepper, and then work that mixture straight into the pan, and then start mixing it through. How are you looking?
It's looking really. It's getting a nice kind of thick, kind of almost a caramel.
Ooh, that's what you're after.
Kind of
definitely caramel
to it. So I'm going to turn it down. It's looking really good.
Okay, and this
so
is
for
where
everybody just tuning in, we're making Donald's quick and saucy chicken. No, quick fix saucy pantry chicken.
I don't know what it's called either, Rachel. It changes every time I mention it. But look, the key here is once you get it to this point, and once you've added all those store cupboard essentials, leave it to cook out so it does get that thick glossiness. Otherwise, you're just going to end up with this kind of loose sauce that is not as fancy as it could be. So give it a baste. Give your chicken a baste as it's kind of working its way, it's cooking out.
I don't know if you can see how glossy. No, you're not going to see. I'll do a photo. It's really glossy. Actually, I'm going to have a.
Good.
Oh, it tastes very good. Yeah.
It's like it's got all the things. It's like it's all the things you kind of crave, like sweet, salty, sticky, spicy, all those things. Now, finishing touches. The beauty of this is that it's a great one-pan dish. So you could go in there with mushrooms. You could go in there with a whole heap of different veggie options. Yeah. I have some tenderstem broccoli that I have just boiled up. And literally, I just pop that in around. And this is a great one that you can literally serve straight to the table. So pop your little tenderstem or asparagus, you could go mushrooms, you could go really whatever veggie you have to hand. Like I said, I had some nice celeriac this afternoon, which I pan fried. One boy ate it all, and the other one threw it on the ground. So we have 2 kids who are tending to get a little more picky.
Similar.
Yes.
Similar.
Are your boys adventurous, Rachel, with the eating?
One is, one isn't.
Okay. Right, I think we're pretty similar. Now, last little finishing touches because it's pretty much there. I'm going to turn off the heat. If you have it, flat leaf parsley. If you have it, some thyme sprigs, chop them up and just chop the leaves. And then you're just kind of trying to hit it with some nice kind of fresh aromatics. You could even go in here with a little squeeze of lemon juice would be gorgeous alongside the chicken. So the whole point of this recipe, I think the whole core of this recipe is that it's to give people confidence. If you've never cooked before, you have the sort of ingredients in your store cupboard that you can make sense of. Oh, look at that. That looks fancier than mine. Hang on. Let's do it. Comparing the shots. Hang on. Okay, here we go.
Oh, you did it in a pan. My pan is too heavy to lift up, so I've done it on a nice plate.
Oh,
and I went for curly parsley because that's all I could find at the supermarket. But
see, Swedish supermarkets. What can you say?
You're out of the sticks. Okay, we've done really well. We've still got 2 minutes. Goodness.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Simple, easy cooking. No, and that's the beauty of a recipe like this is that it really does take 15 minutes if you have a lot of the ingredients to hand. So it's very easy, very handy.
Exactly. Right, before we finish off, just want to remind everybody, if you have the possibility, please go donate to Women's Aid via my profile.
Yeah.
Every single donation really, really helps. And we're just going to answer some questions.
And before you do, can I just say, Rachel, you're doing absolutely, I love what you're doing with this. And I think if you guys have a time to donate, click the donate button. It's brilliant. Rachel, congratulations. Love it. And we're out of time.
Thank you so much, Donal. Donal, Thank you so much. Now we're just going to answer. If you've got 2 minutes, just answer the
of course.
questions. Okay. All right. What hot sauce are you using? Somebody else.
What's hot sauce? I am a collector of hot sauce ever since I went to visit where Tabasco's made in. I have to remember there, Louisiana. And ever since, every time I travel, I always pick up a hot sauce from whatever place I'm in. So today it's Tabasco, so it's a bit generic.
Okay.
Well, how about you?
I'm using Eaten Alive, which is a British brand. They're based in London, and it's called Raw Kimchi Fermented Hot Sauce.
Ooh.
So if you check them out, because they do lots of different hot sauces, really like them. I must just say, I did get this one gifted, but I have bought about 20 bottles from them. So, yeah.
Does that cancel out #gifted? I mean, I think it does.
Anyway, I just want to be honest with everybody.
Yes, of course.
Somebody is saying, what do you like? What do you think of Italian versus curly parsley?
I have to say I grew up on curly parsley, and so I always think of Italian parsley as a little bit fancy, so I always steer towards something a little fancier. But curly parsley around this time of year is the way to go. It's like what my childhood Irish Christmases were made of.
Yeah, I have a similar experience.
Okay.
Somebody was asking whether you need to add cornstarch, and I'm going to butt in here. It's like, no, you don't need to add cornstarch. It's the joy of this. It just kind of bubbles down and it does its own thing, doesn't it? Yeah,
it really does. And I think the fact, like, even if it's the honey in there, I suppose it's the mustard as well. It kind of creates the word I'm looking for? It creates that viscosity that you need to create the sauce. But yeah, even a touch of brown sugar as well will help that along as well. So many options. So, no cornstarch.
Don't worry. No cornstarch. Okay, let me just check. So somebody said our presentation is very professional.
I don't know about that. If you throw it into a pan, yeah.
Somebody loves butter. Okay, I don't have a recipe for 40 chicken with 40 cloves of garlic, but I'm sure if you Google, there'll be lots of that out there.
40 cloves of garlic. Go.
Okay, I think that is pretty much it. Oh my goodness. Brilliant. Donal.
In time.
Thank you so much. Again, the recipes from Donal's fabulous book, Everyday Cook. Make sure to go check Donal out. I'll tag him in when I post this video. And thank you for everybody who's tuned in, liked, commented, shared the video. And if you donated as well, that's absolutely amazing. So Donal, thank you so much. I hope I get to see you very soon in the real life.
Yes, hopefully. We won't leave it as long next time.
Okay. Somebody did suggest we do a TV show together.
I have always said this. I have a great idea. I'll talk to you about it later.
Okay. Yes, me too. Anyway, look, if any TV producers, TV commissioners out there, we're game.
TV's Andy Clark is watching this right now. He's probably thinking up the genius idea. Brilliant stuff.
Guys, have a lovely evening. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.